I remember coming to this campus when it was first opened and brand new and being in the kids program. And we feel like it's kind of our turn to take over that next step and plant those trees so they will grow and they'll be here for our grandkids and hopefully their kids.
I just remember the first time we saw some of the mock-up boards in a fresh new look and that children's building, and immediately I knew we were going to be involved in helping in some way financially. We just knew that this was not a small vision. This was something large. This was something that we all need to be a part of, and we want to be leaders in being able to just step out in faith and give what we can and push that number so that we were really participating in this new phase of People's Church.
And the Lord has given us this property to be able to expand. And I feel like we're being good stewards by doing this, by drawing other people in, other families in, and the children's being on the front of Cedar Avenue is going to be great.
So Don and I had discussed loosely a number that we felt like we could probably do. And when we met with Pastor Dale, and he just challenged us with a faith number. And when he said that word, that just something triggered in me that said, it's not that number. It's a faith number. And I knew I could do that first number, but I didn't know if I could do that faith number. It's not a number that either of us had discussed or talked about. So we gave that number, and we left and we were comfortable with that. In fact, I think we both believed, I have no idea where that's going to come from, but that's a faith pledge, and we're going to get there. It's really not what you know you can do. It's really what you know God can do, and that's a much bigger number. And
we both thought of our own numbers, and then we discussed it, and lo and behold, it was the same number. So that was kind of a confirmation, I think, for us that was.
It was,
and it was a lot. It was more.
Double what we had said we could do.
It was still a little stepping out on the edge and knowing that we're going to take a deep breath and we know that the Lord is going to provide. We just don't know how he's going to provide. So it was a step of faith.
And so from that moment on, my thought wasn't, will I get there? Will we do that? But when will I know when I'm going to be able to do that? It's like, God, when are you going to reveal? When are you going to let me know kind of, hey, we're there. I got it all handled, It was about 2 weeks after we had made that actual pledge that I was approached by my business partner that we had come onto another business that actually would profit, if you will, me in a totally different way, a way that I had absolutely no idea would have ever come up. And literally the dollar amount that it would provide us was to the dollar.
Of the amount that we told Pastor Dale that we would be able to. That was our faith pledge, and that was stepping out in faith. And for us, it was, okay, Lord, you provided. We obeyed. We followed what we felt was what you wanted us to do with our faith pledge, and believe that we are doing what God wants us to do more than we've ever believed before. He provided to the dollar, and it's just, I still get chills even just thinking about it because it's all him.
2 weeks. And it makes me want to have my family and my friends and everyone in our church family to be a part of that progress forward. I don't want to be the noun. I want to be a verb, and I want to be a verb for God that says, he looks down and he says, these guys are moving forward. They're not looking backwards. We're pushing forward to the next level. Yeah. It's time to believe more than ever.